What up, lovers and friends? Your girl is partnering with Phexxi to bring you a one-of-a-kind series all about great sex at any stage, where I'm going to be sharing secret tips for incredible sex at various stages of a woman's intimate life. Make sure you watch until the very end for further safety information. So, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, or a new mom like me, I got the sauce for you. But before we get to the specifics, I want to share the basic across-the-board recipe for great sex that applies to all of these categories, because in order to have great sex, you need a great comprehensive definition of what great sex is. So, I've broken down the fundamentals of good sex in 5 parts. Preparation. What do you need in terms of pregnancy protection in order to enjoy sex? Mental activation. What has to happen in order for you to desire sexual contact? Physical activation. What has to happen in order for your body to get fully aroused so sex is comfortable and pleasurable? Physical stimulation. What needs to be touched and how do you want it touched in order to achieve climax or sexual satisfaction? Lastly, experiential summation. What needs to happen when sexual contact has ceased in order for you to feel good about the experience? All right, so now that you got the basics, let me give you an enhanced tip for each stage. Preparation. In order for sex to be good with another person, you need to have pre-negotiated tools for protection, and if you're having heterosexual intercourse, birth control. When it comes to birth control, it is essential to know that the only way birth control is going to work is if you use it. So make sure you're choosing an option that agrees with both of your overall wellness needs. And that is why I am excited to continue my partnership with Phexxi, which is a prescription birth control option created because women deserve something that's hormone-free and on demand. Phexxi is a contraceptive vaginal gel that you use only when you need, and it works by maintaining a vaginal pH that is inhospitable to sperm. To learn more about it, watch the end of this video. Mental activation. In order to open your partner up to the idea of sex, you need to know what they need and what you need to avoid. So I've identified 6 types of turn-on triggers. There is desire, mental, environmental, transactional, visual, and an old cat and mouse chase. Figuring out what yours and your partner's turn-on triggers are can make a massive difference in terms of getting into the right mental space for sex. Physical activation. A lot of people define foreplay as everything before penetration, but personally, I think a more inclusive and accurate definition is that foreplay is stimulation of body parts that get you hot, but don't necessarily get you off. So, in order to find out what erogenous zones preheat your partner's oven, try a full body massage and then ask them to rate how good touching each body part feels. Physical stimulation. In order to give your partner the best climax, and to communicate what you need in return, try asking these 3 questions. Can you show me what part of your body you want me to focus on? Can you show me how you like it touched? Do you like it wet? And if so, what should I wet it with? Lastly, experiential summation. In order to ensure someone feels good about the experience, it's a good idea to quickly check in with them and ask about 1 through 4 steps. So question 1, did our protection work the way that we wanted it to? Question 2, do we both feel good about our choice to be intimate? Question 3, so how was the sex for you? And question 4, now that we both agree this was a great time, what should we do now? Okay, there you have it. There's my general framework for great sex at any stage, sponsored by Phexxi. Up next, I'm going to be getting more specific by going through each stage of intimacy. My single people, where you at? I'm talking to you next. And as promised, here is a bit more information about Phexxi. Phexxi is an on-the-go birth control option that you have control over, and 93% when used as directed, 86% at preventing pregnancy with typical use. Typical use includes women who may have not correctly followed the instructions for use during the clinical trial. Visit their telehealth service at getphexxi.com, where you can talk to a healthcare provider to learn more and to see if Phexxi could be the right fit for you and your incredible sex life.
Do not use if you have a history of repeated urinary tract problems. Side effects include vaginal burning, itching, discharge, genital discomfort, yeast infection, urinary tract infection, or bacterial vaginosis. Phexxi does not protect against STIs.